Wow.
She lucked out, and she met this guy, and they got married, and now I have 2 grandkids. In fact, I have an album on I think Priest of the Land, or one of those albums that I wrote for my granddaughter called Lily Nanea.
Well, you're so busy. You just got out your second volume, Hawaiian Life, Volume 2
Actually,
just
I
came
have 40
out.
volumes that I've written.
But you published
Only
Hawaiian
2.
Life. Don't confuse people. People can get now Hawaiian Life Volume 2 is a wonderful gift. It's a wonderful gift for the holidays. Is it possible to pick that up any place around here?
Yeah,
at the Bailey House,
it's in the Bailey House, but it's also at Barnes and Noble in Lahaina.
Oh, good.
And you can go to my website kahumoku.com or slackyshow.com.
You should get it down there to the Friends of the Library, too.
Oh, I should get
should.
that down there, too.
A lot of people go there to the Queen. It's a great store, and they have a Hawaiiana section, which is very
And it's
great.
also, all the schools have it, because I have this reading program, Read Aloud America. You met Joanne Laird with the Rotary. So my stuff is in all the schools, all the libraries, thanks to those guys.
Wow, that's wonderful.
And the first one, I was really lucky. We sold almost 250,000 copies. And
of the book?
Yeah, the first Hawaiian Life brand one. Yeah.
That's unheard of. No one sells that many. That's amazing.
Yeah, mostly
books don't sell much anymore.
Well, mostly
Did you ever
online.
do Kindle? Did you ever do it as an ebook?
Well, actually, we're going through the process of. It's actually been interpreted into Japanese and into I don't know what it is, Amsterdamish or whatever the name is, but into Dutch. Yeah. And Luxembourgish and all these different languages. I don't know the names. Dutch.
So funny. I love
they
that.
speak German and
German,
Dutch and over there.
Yeah.
So let's just finish up.
Flemish, right? Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, I've been really blessed to travel, throughout all Europe. I did this time last year. I think I was in Luxembourg. I played in Germany. I played in France, Sweden, England.
Was it cold? This time last year must have been cold in Luxembourg.
It was pretty cold. Yeah.
I haven't been to. Yes,
I
was in
The
Luxembourg
worst place of all to
once.
travel, I tell you, is England.
Why?
Because they're just so paranoid. The airports, everything like that, and all of that stuff. It's like I had the hardest time getting through customs, all of that.
Really?
At least spend at least 4 hours ahead of time, or else you'll miss a flight in England. But the rest of the place is really great.
Well, I guess it's gotten worse. It wasn't that bad last time I was there, but I haven't been in England in about 5 years.
I was just
which
there last
you were
summer.
going through the main
Heathrow.
yeah.
Everybody
Heathrow's
does not like Heathrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. And then
It's a nice airport, though.
it's a nice airport.
Yeah, but if you had to spend 4 hours, was it because you were bringing a lot of things in?
No, I was just going. I wasn't even going. Staying in. I was on my way to Ireland, but just passing through.
Oh, transiting?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had to go.
Oh,
to
you
all
were
this-
just transiting and they made you do all that?
Oh, it's crazy. And then,
Are you on any list, George?
I probably am.
I'm doing Facebook Live if anyone wants to check in at
Okay.
Cindy Paula. So, because George is always fun, and George, of course, brought Brianna there. Yeah,
There's
and
Brianna there, and there's Reagan is not feeling too well
Reagan.
today.
Oh, I'm
I also
sorry,
have
Reagan.
Nadia from Paia's side.
Hi,
And this is
Nadia
your friend.
from
Who introduce
Paia's
your friend?
Cameo.
Oh, Tamia.
Yeah. So it's a full studio. It's a full studio. Well, since they have to leave early, we'll talk more about what you're doing and your trip coming up, going to because you're going to Vietnam.
Vietnam. I have some friends from Vietnam too. Yeah.
Cambodia and Japan. I'm finally going to Japan.
One of my neighbors actually is from Cambodia too.
Oh, yeah?
Where I live at the cliffs
Wow.
of Kakaloa. Yeah.
So
Good food.
Good food and good prices for the food, right? And you get a good price on your AMA cruise as well, right?
It's a
Didn't
work
you?
trip.
It's a work trip.
I'm
Yes,
researching
you're
for the
doing-
next group.
She says that. It's a travel
What
agent.
part of Japan
I'm going into Tokyo, but I think I'm going to do a day trip to Kyoto and Nara.
If
You
you have a
have to.
chance, I don't know. I've been really blessed, but I did like a 40-city tour of all the way Kyushu, Okinawa.
Wow.
Okinawa is just like Hawaii. I'm
I
just telling you
know.
the food. In fact, I have a spinach that I saw growing along the side of the Hana ditch that I thought was some kind of honohono grass, and it's actually in everybody's backyard. It's called Okinawa spinach. It has most of the best antioxidants in it. It's a purple. It has a purple underneath leaf. And when I went to Okinawa in the 70s, I saw that. And also tasted the most sweetest Okinawa orange
Wow.
over there. So what I did is I put some buds in my cheek. Brought them home. I don't know if I should say this or anything.
Go ahead.
And from those 16 buds that I got, I grafted them onto my trees in Kona. Out of the 16, only 2 took, and from those 2, I created over 500 keiki.
Wow.
The best, sweetest Okinawan orange you got right now. The kids know. You know that one tree here, that's the sweetest orange.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
They come help us harvest on the farm all the time. Yeah. And they're really good at getting the lilikoi too, because they can go underneath in the bushes and they can crawl through. Yeah.
It's a learning experience. I think I'd rather be there than in a classroom, actually, myself. I would. Absolutely amazing experience out there. So you're going to be doing another tour. 44 or 45 cities? You're going to go on a tour soon?
Yeah, I'm actually going to start off East Coast, West Coast. You can go to my website because it keeps on adding on. In fact, this morning I got another gig in a place called Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. We had a day off, and one of my students that I mentored over here maybe 5 years ago found out that we had a day off. So he said, well, can you come to Swarthmore? And it's on my way I'm playing at the Wolf Trap in Virginia.
How amazing.
Yeah, and then we're on our way to New York City to play at the Danny Key Center in New York City. So on the way up, we had a day off, so it was a travel day. So he said if you could stop. And for us, anytime I can get a gig along the way, because you're paying for hotel room, you're still paying all the expenses, so I'll take a gig.
Well, you know what? You are one of the hardest working musicians I know, but also you have the biggest fan base. And wherever you go, you know how, with the help of your group, to sell out every place you go. You really do great work with your people.
The great thing about it is I built a team around me, and I learned how to do this actually from Senator Daniel Inouye in the 70s. He was our family great friend. He said, he called me Georgie Boy. He said, Georgie Boy, I was only in my 20s, and he said, if you want to, you can do great things, but you're very limited. So what you got to do is, all the stuff you're good in, you excel in. But the stuff you're weak in, go make friends with those guys you're weak in. Like, I'm weak in finances. I'm weak at planning. I'm weak with,
social media.
So what I did is I actually built a team. In fact, the guy who does my social media actually approached me. He worked for First Hawaiian Bank right here and he said he wanted to learn guitar and ukulele. So, he came to the house. We did a few lessons, and at the house, he was really good. Then we played for the Napili Farmers Market. It's no big deal. We went to play, and if you play for the farmers market, nobody's really paying attention. All they do is buying fish. He's over there sweating like a dog. He couldn't even remember the words. All the practice he's practiced for 6 months went out the window. So I told him, "Oh, you're not too good at that." So anyway, but he was a good graphic artist, and as a result, he now does all my social media. He actually generates almost, I'd say, $2.5 to $3 million worth of business for us.
Whoa!
I mean, not only in Hawaii for my show, but also wherever I go touring. If I go to play in New York City, we sell out the shows because of. So then I also have a guy who does my filming for me.
He's great. You've done all these great DVDs.
The thing about Dave is that, again, I didn't meet him through filming. He wanted to learn how to grow tomatoes and lilikoi. So he came up. So I give him a few tomatoes, a few lilikoi. He go home with the same tomato plants. Now, I'm up in the mountains. It's always cloud covered like San Francisco. He's down in Kia, full sun. I get maybe 100 tomatoes. He gets thousands of tomatoes. I get a few hundred, lilikoi. His branches are just dripping with lilikoi. So, and then I tell him, what do you do? He says, well, I do filming for a living. So no big deal. So why don't you come and film me? Hundreds of people have come to our show and filmed. My show's been going for 50 years in Napili, and he does it. This is about 3-4 years ago, maybe. Well, he does a film on Wednesday, and I didn't know about this thing called YouTube. I didn't know anything about social. So he posted on YouTube. We get 30,000 hits on the Friday.
That's amazing.
Today we get 3.5 million hits every day on our websites. Thanks to Dave, because he does all this YouTube. Of all the guys. Then we've done a bunch of movies together. We've raised over $500,000 doing movies. So and then later on, then I find, he was just, as a matter of fact, he said, yeah, I did the film documentary on B.B. King and Aretha Franklin. See, he was so humble. He don't, So it's like then I got a person I met at the roadie. She says, Kenny, this will be a sweetheart affair in the 80s and 90s. So when I worked at Lahaina Luna High School, So I played music, and we raised like maybe $150,000, and they charged like $50 a plate. But all the Rotary members, all the rich guys from Kanapali, all the rich guys from Wailea would come. And I thought no big deal of it because, we were raising men. And my kids from Lahaina Luna, because I thought that the high school would get at least 10, 20,000 in scholarship. But the great thing is, she didn't tell me that she was a publicist. And her husband designed the logo for In-N-Out Burger, the check mark and all that. But these guys are guys from the Maine and came to Hawaii and then settled down. So she said, well, if you do publicist, so can you do me? When I go to New York, I get written up in a New York Times because of her connections. If I go to LA and play, I get written up in the so this is part of my team.
Yeah, great team. And it's a good thing because you can't stop working.
Well, the thing is...
This is the new one. I'm getting it on Facebook here. George Kahumoku, Hawaiian Live Part 2. And you did all of these, the artwork inside, and that's why you haven't published the rest of your stuff because you have this, you did this as ink sketches or what?
Yeah, it's just pen and ink. Yeah.
Pen and ink sketches.
They're actually about 20 by 30, bigger sketches. And then, actually, my degree is in art. I learned how to...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to cast I have a master's in sculpture. I used to cast bronze,
didn't know that.
ceramics, drawing, painting. That was. I also teach art. But what happened is when I graduated, there's no art positions open. So I ended up teaching at-risk kids. Most of my life, I've worked with... To get into my classes, you have to have at least 6 out of 7 Fs most of the time.
Really?
And be absent 23 days in a quarter, 44 of 2 quarters in a row. So that's what I did.
Well, now to get into your class, all you got to be doing is either play ukulele, want to learn to play ukulele, and work at the ranch, right?
Yeah, we get together every Tuesdays from 7 to 11 to 12, and also Sundays I get together from 7 to 11. But now we're going to be doing another thing on Sunday afternoons over in Paia.
So give us a little song, and then we'll go into some of your new releases you have out. We just came out. We got... This brand new one just came out two days ago.
Tutu's favorite
songs, melodies of old Hawaii.
It's my great grandmother's favorite songs. They're songs of the Queen and King David Kalakaua. Yeah.
Great.
We're gonna let the feature the 2 kids too. Let's come on.
Okay, so what are you gonna
do
play?
A Christmas song, and
we love Christmas songs.
Okay,
so you got to get in close to these mics, girl.
Okay.
We got to bring the mics in. So on these mics, you got to get it real close.
Okay.
Can I stand up then?
You better stand up, because you're not tall enough to get it real close sitting down.
Okay, here.
There we go. So we've got
yourselves and do the song
we've got Reagan here and Brianna.
Okay, so the chords are G,
Okay.
C, and then I think this is C minor.
Okay.
There's
Sounds
E.
like White Christmas to me.
Yeah.
I knew it. 1 or 2 chords. I knew.
Christmas, there is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Don't
That was me.
That's wonderful.
Rihanna and Regan.
That is
Timmons, yeah.
great. Wow, you've got a beautiful voice, Reagan.
Oh, thank you.
Really
I know,
lovely. How long have you been playing now and singing?
Talking to the mic.
I've been singing for probably since I could speak. Like the minute I could speak, I just like instead of speaking, I'd sing.
I believe it.
I'm hungry. And I've been playing for ukulele since 2016 December. So that's-
Wow. Well, you've been doing great. That's just so it's a year. Happy anniversary.
The great thing is that they're actually songwriters too, so they write their own music.
Nah.
Oh yeah, you got to hear their. Like I write, 1 or 2 songs a year. I'm lucky. These guys write 30, 40 songs a week. It's
Wow,
unbelievable,
really,
yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really? You really write that much? Well, you just do it while you're at home at night? You just play some?
Well, whenever I get time, like free time, because I'm always like really busy with my sports.
This is going
and
to be
stuff,
your life.
I write music with my sister and me. She makes the beats because she's.
She makes the beats?
Yeah, the little beats. She plays.
She got the
music.
beat?
Yep.
She got the beat?
And then I
Okay.
do the lyrics.
And you do the lyrics. You're a very good lyric writer. What have you written?
I wrote songs in Hawaiian because I speak Hawaiian, and I went to an immersion, and I sing songs about. Sometimes I write songs about true love, even though I don't have true love right now. And I also write music about I love writing music about the ocean.
Oh,
more-
Why don't you go to the Hawaiian song? You guys go.
Oh, okay.
You know the
okay.
thing is, I'm in a different key than you guys. So I got to
Yeah, let's
tune
get
to
you in the
guys.
same
Can
key.
you do something else?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna talk.
Okay.
So while
They're not
while they're tuning up, they're tuning them up. It's just so cute. When do you go? You go December 23rd on your trip to Vietnam?
I leave on the 23rd, and we fly to Japan, and I have to overnight there on Hawaiian Airlines, and then
And you
spend
got
the night.
did you get the upgrade?
I did. I upgraded to business class. I'm
Yay.
looking forward to
That's right.
Thank you.
checking that out on Hawaiian, and
Oh,
then we spend the night, and then we fly Christmas Day to Hanoi.
How amazing! I
Yeah.
want lots of pictures.
Yeah. So
I want lots of pictures.
yeah.
Well, I do want. Can we do one before they do their own new song? Can we get one like that? Because you have a new. This is a perfect gift for Christmas. It's Maui Slack Key Christmas.
And it's awesome.
It is, and you got the Nahoku Hano Hano Award winner on this one, and
What
also I know you had
Christmas
this.
song. You want to do one from Tutu's favorite songs.
You can, well,
Actually, I just did a video. You want to do Tutu's song?
okay,
You
if
guys
you
play
want
C,
to.
okay.
I like Christmas songs, but that's okay. We'll do this
Okay.
one. This is a brand new. Which one off to?
Well, I'm actually doing a video of one of Queen Lily Kalani's favorite songs that was written for her. It's a Hawaiian classic that Tutu I would lay her in her lap when I was 3 years old. She'd sing me this song.
Which one?
A song called Oma Kalapua.
Oh,
It's an island classic that written in the 1890s,
Really?
1870s. Yeah.
Did you see the thing on PBS that was really well done about her? It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. There was a special PBS show
I
about.
don't know, but I did the soundtrack for a couple movies about Queen Lily Kalani because I
Yeah,
did a
she was
soundtrack called
so amazing.
Lililu.
Okay, we're
going
going to do this one.
In the key of C. Oma Kalapua Uma Hiye G7 O Kalei O Ka Amaka Eha No Kamaka Eha Nale Nali Avahine Nakavahine Hihe Nepua F Ele Ihoi Eleli Eleli, eleli, ula, ie.
Beautiful. That's
Makalapua.
lovely.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Well, it's just basically about the beautiful flowers that the queen loved. Omakalapu are the flowers. You know, if there's in the tea leaf has a flower that just comes out. You ever seen tea leaf
Yes,
flowers?
absolutely.
That's what she's
Yeah.
talking about. Those flowers from
They
the
are
tea leaf,
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, it's very special. You know, people know you for your music and your 4 Grammys and all your, I don't even know how many Nahoko Hanahano awards
About
you've
30
got.
or 40 of them or something.
40? Oh my
Maybe
gosh, that's
35 or something.
That's crazy. But your main passion is really growing out food out there on the farm, and you have all kinds of produce you do out there. What do you have out at the farm?
We have about 80 varieties of taro, 35
80
varieties.
varieties of taro?
Yes,
I
35
didn't know
varieties
there
of
were 80 varieties of
Well,
taro.
there's actually 200, they say, in the old days, you know, so. But, you know, I find that there's some varieties that they call by different names, but it's the same taro.
Mm-hmm.
And we get about maybe 40 varieties of citrus, 35 varieties of bananas,
Wow.
40 varieties of sweet potato. We have about 9 different varieties of spinach. We also have herbal teas, mamaki. We have kokola. We have uhaloa. We have waipini. We have we call olena tea, which is turmeric.
Oh.
So it goes on and on. We got about 40 kinds of
Where can people
avocados.
get those teas?
We actually can go on our online, and we're actually going to be having it at Nadia's shop in Paia as well. Yeah. And, Island Fresh Cafe. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, Island Fresh Cafe is a wonderful place, and we'll bring that way when you come in.
You gotta come a little bit
Yeah,
closer,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
This is Nadia from Island Fresh Cafe.
Hi,
everyone.
Nadia.
Aloha, Linda.
Cindy.
Cindy.
It's okay. So I'm excited because we like healthy foods, and Paia is a perfect place for healthy foods. And
Yeah.
and so you have Island Fresh Cafe, and are you going to be working with George to get some of that wonderful fresh
Yes.
produce?
Mhm.
We're going to be
Yes.
doing
Okay.
a farm to table concert series over there every Sundays starting in January.
Right. But we're going to have your produce available daily, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. All the teas, like you said, all
Yeah.
the produce.
And we have,
Aside
you know,
from-
and then, you know, we right now, we're almost done with the lemons, but we got some oranges left, choke, grapefruit, and lots of limes. The calamansi limes just coming in again. So I got another kind of, our tangerine's almost done.
And it's only through the help of a lot of friends that you can take care of that. I mean, that's a lot of produce to take care of.
Actually, you know, not only I have 3 acres that I own, but I also mentor about 200 other farms.
200? So what
not
happens
only-
when we have the rainy weather we've been having in the
Well,
last...
what happens with this rainy weather is that we stop giving fruit. Like I have tomatoes and cucumbers, and without the rain, I mean, with so much rain, the bees can't get on pollinate. So we have lots of vines but no fruit. So,
I was wondering about that.
But when the sun comes out, even the eggs, you know, we have chickens, we have ducks, we have sheep and cattle, and too much rain, we get problems like with fungus on the hooves of the animals because they can't hardly. You know, we got some animals that are limping. You guys know, yeah. So we try to treat for that, and but lucky for me, some of our gardens are in lower places. In fact, we worked with the senior center on Hina. We got a small little garden going over there with Uncle Jerry, yeah, Jerry over there. Lisa got me involved with it, so we do have a small little garden over there. We grow everything. We also have celery. We got, you know, chili peppers.
You'll kind of recognize George if you see a white truck. Do you still have that same pickup truck?
Oh, it's right outside there.
And it's
Park-
full of food usually.
Yeah, right
When you
now
were
it's-
doing a
yeah.
DJ gig here, you'd always come and you'd have so much food in the back of that pickup truck. And you'd be doing your rounds because, you know, when you're working a ranch and you're growing produce, you got to get it out there, you know. You got to get it distributed. And that you've kind of been doing a one-man show with the help of some friends as well.
Well, we're really lucky because we also distribute to local harvest, which is out of Napili. It's an organic place. I was certified organic way back in the 70s.
Oh, really?
Biodynamic. I followed my great-grandfather actually was in touch with the farming styles of Rudolf Steiner from the 30s.
Really? From
Yeah.
Rudolf Steiner? That's
Yeah.
amazing. He was an enlightened man.
Yeah, so so we followed practices similar to he's been practicing all these years, you know. So I actually taught at the Waldorf School Series, so you know, in Kona for a while too.
So where's your? Tell us a little bit more about Paia Fresh.
Island Fresh
Island
Cafe
Fresh
in
Cafe.
Paia, and every Sunday, starting in the new year, we're gonna have live music with George and the food that he grows from the farm
Oh, where are
And-
you from?
from Europe,
We're in Europe.
Germany, and Turkey.
Oh, Germany and Turkey.
Yeah.
Wow, you'd be very
So
cold
this
there
is
right
an
now.
international traveling show right
Cold
there.
here lately too. I know when I listened. Yeah,
Isn't it a
we're all
different?
from somewhere?
It's a different world when you come here with the island produce that you have versus what you do in Germany and
Yeah,
Turkey,
different.
right?
Yeah, but I've been here some time now.
Uh-huh.
I've been here some years.
So where's your store?
in Paia, Uptown, we
Just-
call it Uptown Paia, by the old sugar mill.
Oh, way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the sugarcane train, the
okay,
old sugar
Right,
cane.
by the old train station. It was the
Oh, okay.
old train. Yeah.
She also has a yoga center there too. It's really a beautiful space
Yeah.
and everything like that.
So we're gonna start every Sunday.
And we're gonna even make an emo outside.
Exactly.
Oh, are you going to do
Yeah.
that? That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
My gosh, that's amazing.
Well, you know, when I was back on the Big Island, I actually ran. You know, I know you vegetarians and stuff, but I also ran the slaughterhouse. So I used to kill a bunch of pigs and stuff, and I used to kill 25 pigs every weekend.
Oh,
So you know, we were. This is going to be maybe just one small little pig, not that big, you know. So it's no big deal.
So
In
the
fact,
cap-
there's a Vietnamese style. Did you know that of
doing
culling
pig?
No,
Yeah,
I
Cambodian style. Yeah, they do it under the ground just like us, but they do it up above the ground. It's actually easier.
Oh, so you don't have to lean over as much.
Yeah, you don't
they
have to
raise
bend
it.
over.
They raise it up and put rocks around it or
Well, what
something.
they do
in
is they
Vietnam?
use like they build a box. It's like a box that they build up of, and it's made out of like tin roof iron material, so it keeps the heat. We might go that style too, depending on how we, you know.
What are you going to have for food? What is going to be off the menu? Do you
Uncle
think? Do
George.
you have any
Well,
idea?
we're gonna have a vegetarian dish.
taro.
Not
Thank
we're
you.
gonna have
Yeah.
dish, we're gonna have taro. We're gonna have sweet potato. We're gonna have spinaches. We got fresh spinach. We're gonna have
Salmon.
some salmon. You know, lomi salmon stuff. We're gonna have it's gonna be vegan. And
Is this
we
going to
also
be like your backyard when you cook out there?
Yeah. We're gonna have actually laolaus. We're gonna have vegetarian laolaus with Maui temp.
Oh, good.
And also some tofu lala. I've been, you know, and Lisa, the two girls are also vegan. So
Lemonade,
Hey,
he said.
you're a
yeah,
vegan.
and then
Good for
they've actually taught me
you.
a lot. Every time we get together,
Yay.
I've been eating a lot of vegan food from them. I mean, it's amazing. She even makes this vegan chilies and everything. Tastes like you got meat in them and stuff like that. too.
Oh, see, you brought him around to the right style of life. You transformed his
But
eating.
I
habits,
gotta
being
admit
vegan.
it,
He
but-
never
but-
would have thought of being a vegan before, you know.
But we're still going to do a traditional Hawaiian. We're going to have lau
Yeah.
poke. She has a wonderful poke bowl
Yeah.
over there that I tasted. the
What do you
other
put
day.
in your poke bowl?
I know.
Yogurt, yeah, yogurt.
She had green onions, and she had a little bit of shoyu, and she had some sesame seeds in
Seeds,
there,
yeah.
and also some little bit of ginger. I think I tasted in that, and soy sauce. It
So
was
it's going to be
wonderful.
Sunday afternoons?
Sunday
Yeah.
afternoons, 4
Every-
p.m.
4
Starting
p.m.?
4 p.m.
And we're
So
actually
it's
going to
kind of
have
like going to a friend's and having a
but,
big Ohana
but
gathering.
it's going to start
Yeah.
at 4 p.m. and South Chicken, and then we're also going to have ukulele lessons.
Oh,
One of my
cool.
students that Max Inge is going to bring his ukuleles from Lahaina Music, maybe about 20 ukuleles. And then we're going to also have hula lessons with Wainani Kilo, my hula dancer.
Oh, how
She also
fun.
has her own DVD on hula, too. And she was nominated for a couple of hokus, too, for her stuff. So we're going to have ukulele lessons, then hula lessons. Then we're going to have then we have a meal from 5 to 7.
Oh, Anthony Fluke's watching. Say hi to Anthony.
Hey, hello,
We
Anthony.
love Anthony. He's one of the
Well,
great,
usually
great
Anthony
ukuleles.
comes up too and shares the meal, and shares working with us on the farm every Tuesdays too. He's one of our students.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He has a new CD out this year.
Yeah, I'm
as well.
actually going to be playing at his CD release party coming up soon. I think
That's
it's on the
right.
6th or
That's
something.
Is he going to be out there as well?
Yeah, we'll have him too.
Yeah,
Oh, then
gonna,
he's great.
Yeah, well,
Probably great, Anthony.
then what else we're going to do? Then we're going to
The show.
Then we do the show from 7 to 9, and then we're done. So
It's
you
like
know.
being in your backyard.
Yeah, it's the new extension, George's new
It
home.
is.
And the great
Yeah.
thing is that, we have a show in Apili, and, we have a different restaurant setting. But what's going to be great about this is everything will be from our farm. So it's going to be from farm to table. This is
Organic.
going to be real
farm to table,
yeah.
organic. Yeah. All
Stuff,
homemade.
yeah.
No preservatives.
Oh, we
just
also
love-
have juices. Oh, we got
I love
Lilitoy
juices.
with
Love-
guava
yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
calamansi limes
Oh,
and all
I
like
want some
that
of that.
stuff. Yeah.
I want that good stuff. I'm going to
Yeah.
have to come. You're going to invite me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For sure, Cindy.
And we need a Christmas song.
Okay, let's just do Mele Kaliki Maki.
Yeah, you got to do Mele Kalikimaka. Everyone sing along now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's bring the mic over here.
Mele Kalikimaka is a thing to say, set up on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Right on the mic. That's the island's greetings that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. Sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is great to say Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas.
I love that.
Okay, the girl, let's let the girl sing.
Yes, let's sing.
The
Go
Hawaiian
ahead.
song that you made.
Yeah.
So the song's called Papaka'i'a.
What does that mean?
It means like the fishes playing like over the reef, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Uncle George told me that one, and
The fish playing on the reef, yeah.
Yeah.
Reef fish, yeah.
yes, reef fish, yes. And so that's what the song is about. And I have the translation. It's the English part is the translation.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Sing into the mic. You sing beautifully.
Thank you.
You really do. And that was a great song. You got to keep writing like that. And you know what? You got to make sure you do. You've got to make sure you record them all. And you can do it. Do you have a phone?
Yes, my mom's.
Okay, you just go into your voice memos, or there's a thing called REV, spelled REV, and it records it in either WAV, MP3, or MP4. And you can record it. It's really good. It's spelled REV, and it records them in good quality. And you know what's cool about it? From there, you can share it. So you can share it right onto Facebook, or you can mail it.
You should copyright it.
Me and my sister,
Well, but when you put it out, I think it's copyrighted. When you do broadcast, I think it may be. So it says there's REV, see? And you just hit that and you record.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and it gives you good quality.
On YouTube.
And down there, you just send it, right?
Oh, okay.
And you can just send that.
That's so cool.
And yeah, it is. Because you have good songs and you want to keep track of them all. Because if you're really writing a lot of songs like you are,
okay, well, I
it's
gotta
hard
get
to keep
going,
track.
but can we do? We want to do a chant thing that was taught to me. Is this a traditional thing? And
Yeah,
then we're gonna
I'll do that. I want to record that as well.
I gotta get going because I gotta.
Okay.
Actually, I gotta be in Paia. I have an appointment in about.
Okay,
20
so
minutes.
we're going to do that. We're going
This is a chant that was taught to you, my kupuna, who mentored me, the great Auntie Edith Kanako. It says, "Behold, from up above comes all these natural vibrations from the earth, the wind to the trees, the waves to the oceans, help us to get food." We're going to do the doxology now. E ho mai kai ke mai luna mai o nā mea huna nui o nā e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kai ke mai luna mai o nā mea huna nui o nā e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kai ke mai luna mai o nā mea huna nui o nā e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai o nā ni ka moana ke ki me ka orane no ke apua ma o mai ka hipu o ke a o ke la
Oh, that was so beautiful. Thank you. You know,
Hey,
I
mahalo
learned that
yes.
chant. I never knew all the words before.
Yeah,
The translation, I knew it in Hawaiian, of course, but I never knew the
Yeah, that's what it
translation.
was. Is behold, up above comes all these natural vibrations. Namia is like this the kind in Hawaiian English. Everything from up above, below, everything. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
make.
Oh, yeah. Namia means. Yeah, I gotta forget too. It means everything above. And then hui, noyao is like knowledge. Huna is secret knowledge, known and unknown. You know, like plants don't need to have knowledge. You just have the knowledge inside of them. If you plant the taro, it's supposed to come out taro, not one avocado. Avocados was come out avocado. So that's the knowledge. Oh, Namele, we're not only talking about a song, we're talking about more vibration, vibration of the earth. Each of us has a certain vibration, you know.
Yeah.
Our bodies, even ukulele, the guitars.
And we even have our own key we're in.
Right. And so what we try to do is we're trying to get in tune with the natural vibrations of the earth. When we get in tune with the natural vibrations of the earth, we don't have to fight the earth. We can be in tune with the earth, you know. So that's the whole idea. And homai, coming to me. These vibrations coming to me. Eh homai.
Eh homai, eh homai.
Homai, come into me. These vibrations. So I become a part of the earth through these vibrations.
I have a new meaning. I've been doing it. Before I go out on the trails up in Eeyore, I always do that, but I never knew the whole meaning before.
Yeah,
And
well,
now
that's
I
the
know
meaning, yeah.
it's a better meaning than I can
She
imagine.
taught me that in 1970, 72, 73.
How wonderful.
There's
Wow.
a chant I learned from her. She
What
was
an
my-
amazing
And I did
gift.
her album too. In fact, they play her album on every time I get on Hawaiian Airlines, they play her song, Kaulu Vihe Okikai. Yeah.
And that's
And I
the...
recorded Slacky for her on her album way back in 1977.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I
I
wrote a
like that.
song
And
for
Hawaiian
her.
Airlines is now doing this. If you
Yeah.
go, you can actually see some nice videos and hear some of that music, and it does make a nice experience. It really feels Hawaiian then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's-
anyway, I hope you
I
enjoy
know, I
your
loved
trip,
it.
trip to I played music in Cambodia, Vietnam, and also lots in Japan, all over Japan, you know. I hope you enjoy your stay there. My favorite place, though, is Kyushu and Fukunaga, but I'm not going to tell you why. Because you guys are all vegetarians over here.
I'm not a vegetarian.
Well, they actually have, I've eaten raw horse over there. I'm so sorry. We show you, and I raise horses. My wife would kill me. She heard me other way. Sorry. Sashimi.
Oh, I love it. Well, listen, it's wonderful seeing you now. I feel like it's Christmas now that you've come and joined us
Oh,
here.
invite us back again.
Oh, you're always welcome.
And she also has a show coming up with Mike Love over there on December the 20th.
Actually, someone reached out to me about that.
Okay.
And the yoga, someone actually...
That's
I,
Well, that's
Thank
her.
you.
Probably one of my teams.
yeah, one of your... So contact me.
Sounds good.
Okay,
yeah.
but I gotta run.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa,
You're
for
very
bringing the
talented,
kids.
very talented. Thank
And
you. So
mahalo,
nice
nice
meeting
meeting
you.
you too again. Aloha.
Reagan, and so wonderful meeting you, Brianna, and it's just lovely.
And thank you
You're
for always
beautiful,
having us at the
talented.
last minute. I know.
Yeah,
it's
no,
kinda last
that's the
minute.
way I work the same way. Last minute's good. Yes, I want to take a picture. We're doing this while we're on the picture. 3, 2, 1, yay! All right, that's
Okay.
wonderful.
And then
Thank
send
you,
it
and
to
send
me
me the
and
other
I can
picture
make
too.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a treat. I feel all warm and fuzzy now, and It's great. You've got a very great talent ahead of you. You've got to make the most of that beautiful gift. You
And
take care of it,
show me
okay?
12.
Thank you.
It's
And
amazing.
your sister is how old?
She's 10.
10.
Oh, wow. What wonderful. Yes, but it's outside there.
You can ask the secretary; she'll give you one.
yeah, I did get it.
You want her to talk some more about her program?
Yeah, you can stay?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So we'll,
Okay,
we'll
let me get out of here. You come over
there
here.
you go. We'll play musical chairs here.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're really
Bye.
talented, Reagan.
Thank you so much.
So we're really excited. We only have a couple more weeks till Christmas, and you'll be gone on the 23rd. So we'll do a special program for Christmas.
Okay.
Maybe we'll rebroadcast this one. This felt so Christmassy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you get back when, Kathy?
The 13th of January.
Oh, you'll be
So-
gone a few weeks.
Yeah,
Wow.
almost 3 weeks.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk. We have a few more minutes left. We have about eight minutes here, and it's Nadia.
Correct. Yeah.
Hey, what's your last name, Nadia?
Torman
Torman. Okay, I'm going to stand because my watch just told me
from
to
Maui
stand.
Yogashala and Island Fresh Cafe.
Ah, okay.
Paella.
I got an email from Sarah.
Yes,
over
you
there.
did.
Yeah,
You're right. I
right,
asked
right.
her to do
So
it's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you
Yeah.
too. So is your where you do yoga separate from where you do the Island Fresh?
They're actually connected.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's in the old train
and look
station.
at people want to buy this. You've got
Yeah.
Eat,
That's
Pray,
cute.
Maui.
Yeah, we have it at the Island Fresh.
It's wonderful. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful cap. It says
Yeah, we
Eat,
want to
Pray,
support
Maui.
all local.
I love
everything
that.
local.
That's wonderful.
This
I'll
is
give you
local
my
designer.
CDs too to put over there.
I
I've
love
got
that.
CDs and
Maybe
books
we'll
and
have you
things.
play too. I didn't know you
Oh no,
play.
no! I write music and
Okay,
lyrics,
that's
and then I
beautiful.
have other people. In fact, George was did 2 of my songs on one of my CDs.
Okay. Yeah. You seem to have a beautiful spirits in
Oh,
the moment
thank you,
I see.
thank you. So this is starting all with your cafe. When's that starting up?
It's already going.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful.
We've been there a year, but now I'm pulling in like more music, more community events, bringing more people together.
It's nice. It's
like
busy time in Paia.
It's starting to now.
It's just starting.
It's
The
just
big waves
starting, and like my goal is to have every Sunday Hawaiian culture, going to educate visitors and to spread the energy on the
do
island.
people understand in Germany where you're from and Turkey? Do they understand anything? Like I know we have German tourists, but do they understand the Maui lifestyle and the aloha thing, or is it? It's kind of a different culture in Germany.
It is. But I think they do. I think everyone in the world, they understand, you know, like now aloha has been,
Yeah.
it's being spread out pretty universally,
Well,
widely, I think.
when
don't you
I
think?
travel, and
Yeah.
sometimes, like, especially Europe, and you go, we're from Hawaii, and
Yeah.
they kind of look at you funny, or Maui, and then
Yeah.
you go, aloha, and then they go, oh,
Yeah.
hulu,
That
hulu.
is true.
Yeah. So
that is true. Even
it's-
when in Tahiti, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's what they understand.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. You know what I want to start, and we got to figure out how to do this. Maybe with the Hawaiian Tourism Bureau. I don't think there's a national. They have all these days, like tomorrow's National Poinsettia Day, and different things. We need a national Aloha Day.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Don't we need one? Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
wonderful one day where we can just celebrate around the world?
Some kind of woman. Girl.
And I think you have to go through the UN to get this, but I think and I know people who have connections at the UN and UNESCO, but I think we really have to have an Aloha Day.
Definitely.
Yeah, where everyone in the world can celebrate, you know. That'd be
Beautiful.
International Aloha Day then.
Yeah.
Because I really think Aloha has a key to everyone being not only full of the spirit and the presence of that wonderful love that is your soul, you know, in life, but it's also the love and the sharing and the giving and the kindness, and it's everything the world needs, and it's peace. Because that spirit of aloha, really, I think it'd solve the whole world problem. I think if we could have
definitely.
if we could have one day to celebrate that aloha, I think it'd be wonderful. So that's my dream for the coming year. It actually just came to me yesterday that I thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways we're on the same wavelength, and that's why I'm starting with every Sundays, that is like the idea of it, actually, Cindy, to spread the message of aloha. And whoever comes, hopefully they take it
We'll
with
have
them
to do
wherever
this-
they go.
Once we do this, and by
Yeah.
next year at this time it'll be done, we'll celebrate there,
Yeah,
and we'll make it happen. Won't that be fun? We might have a lot of people
best thing
come.
I've heard, Cindy. Really, in a long time, best thing I've heard.
Do you travel back and forth still? You have friends
Not
and
so
relatives
much,
there?
no.
You've been here how
Pretty,
long?
25 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, a long
Mhm.
time. So you're all
Yeah.
used to it. You'd never go back, right?
Not so. I don't think so.
What do you think? You know, because I wanted to go to Turkey and I've never been
It's
to
awesome.
Turkey, and but now they have so many warnings out, and it's so dangerous
Yeah.
according. I mean, I don't get nervous about a lot of these warnings like Egypt. I wouldn't worry and things like that. But Turkey, I would be concerned about. Would you get worried about going to Turkey with everything going on there? No? No.
I would
No.
go. I would go.
You would
My
go to
husband
Turkey?
wouldn't go, but I would go.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You have that trip coming to Egypt coming up in April?
April. Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty much sold out. I think there might be
One cabin left.
one cabin
Yeah.
left on that one. And you can contact Kathy at Captivating Journeys at 244-1414. And even though she's gone on the 23rd for a couple weeks, Tina will be there, so don't think you just can't reach out to her. And always, you can always email as well, right?
Mm-hmm. I check my emails. I work while I travel, so
You do. And that email is?
info@captivatingjourneys.com. That's our general email, and mine is Kathy with a K at captivatingjourneys.com.
And it's really a good thing. I like what you post when you do your trips.
Oh,
Because
my
you have
pictures?
wonderful pictures. I like following you on Instagram. What's your tag on Instagram?
Captivating Journeys.
Because you always post wonderful pictures. I love seeing, I am a voyeur. I love seeing pictures of other people's trips. I
And
feel
you know,
like-
my goal on especially on Instagram is to inspire people to travel. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they do it. They're
Yeah.
beautiful pictures
Yeah.
that you get. And I'll be very curious because I've yet to go down to to Vietnam and done. There's so many cruises now. You're going to Cambodia. The Angkor Wat pictures are going to be amazing.
I'm excited about that.
It's going to be it's
The
how many-
largest religious site in the world. I watched a show on that the other night.
Isn't
Yeah.
that nice too?
Yeah.
That's part of travel, I think, because when you travel, you read about and learn about other cultures, and so you're actually taking in a lot of education. You self-educate when you travel, so that's one of the wonderful things too. And just even by
It's
talking
true,
to
and
people,
that's why I started traveling. That's
Yeah.
how I
Is
that
got
why you
here.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I
Travel
think it's the
is
best
knowledge.
learning. It's
Yeah.
the best way of learning everything
I
about the
totally
country, the culture,
The people.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything you learn, everything when you're there, the language, the food.
and
I
it's
mean,
I
everything.
think one of the best ways to spread peace. I'll give you my book when we go out there. But my latest book, I have a chapter I added. It's a second volume about peace, because when we see people face to face, one to one, we realize that we're all part of that same energy, and again, that aloha spirit.
Right.
And you get past the images of this country's bad
Yeah.
or this person's bad because they're Russian, or this person
Totally.
is not. You get past that and just see they're
Unity,
just people.
lokahi.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Exactly.
And it's wonderful
Well,
how
I
that
can't
works.
wait to have you at our place, Cindy.
Oh, absolutely. Just
Yeah.
like, I think, who would have guessed Vietnam would have made the transformation it made when you think of what's happened and the history of it. And now look what's happening. Because of travel and tourism, it's had a whole new renaissance.
Yeah.
And you can go and learn so much, about the real story and what happened there and experience what Vietnam's like. We never would have thought of this, 30 years ago. We never wouldn't have dreamt you'd be cruising and going to Vietnam, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's the magic of travel. Absolutely. It does wonderful things. And we are all responsible here on Maui to keep that aloha spirit going, because when people come to visit, we don't realize that we're kind of the ambassadors of aloha, too. So by the way we act and how welcoming we are to people, that's how they think of us when they go home, right? And I see people come off the boat and walking up the street and down the street and going, oh my gosh, I wish I could get you out to places like Paia, and they could really experience more than just a shopping center, right?
Exactly.
So maybe sometime you can get people coming from
We
the
did
ships.
have actually from the cruise ship today. We had those
Oh.
groups that we had this morning. They were from the cruise ship.
How wonderful.
Those
How'd they
ladies, they were
find
from
you?
New Zealand and Australia.
And how did they
Wow.
find you?
Through friends.
Isn't that
Yelp,
great?
At a bike group, yeah.
I'm excited about that. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yay. That's great. Well, listen, we just have about a minute left, and gosh, I mean, we're getting into the holiday season, and we really wish everyone that gets that wonderful holiday spirit and alive. We captured a bit of it today, of course, with George and those
Yeah.
two beautiful, precious girls that are right
They were
there on
amazing.
music. It
Yeah.
just,
They're
I
so
mean,
little.
So
I know,
talented.
they're so
She's going to be a
talented.
future star. I agree
she-
with you.
absolutely.
Future star. I was going to say that to George, and that's
Gosh,
your future star.
writing her own songs at 12 years old,
Voice.
playing, and their voice
Yeah.
is
She's
fabulous.
She's very mature too.
Oh,
Yeah.
just absolutely amazing. So I love the magic that happens here in Hawaii, and you can contact Kathy, give her a call. She can help your dreams come true and make adventures possible at 244-1414. And we wish everyone a very mele kaliki maka and haole makihiki ho. And we will be back next week here on the Travel Angel Radio Show.
Aloha.
Aloha.